What's up, guys? It has been quite an interesting week in armor news. Today, we're going to talk about the T-90A that was spotted in Louisiana that is now headed to Aberdeen Test Center in Maryland. Now, before we get started, let's go ahead and talk about the sponsor of our video, which is me. We've got a cool line of merch. Check it out. There's a link down below. Link all over the place. manateeops.myshopify.com. See you there. Now, that's over with. Let's talk about the T-90A. Now, the T-90A is a modern-ish main battle tank, and if you look at all these different pictures of it, you can see that it's definitely coming from the Ukrainian front. It's got the Ukrainian IFF crosses on it. Now, this is not the most modern version of the T-90, which is the T-90M. One of those has yet to arrive on American soil for science. Now, what is Aberdeen Test Center? Aberdeen Test Center is somewhere that vehicles and technologies are tested and systems are tested and evaluated for the military community. They test things like rail guns, they test survivability, they test a whole slew of different technologies, and it's kept pretty much under wraps. One of the things that I wish they would do is release some of the footage that they're going to collect footage of what they're doing. There's going to be a ton of media produced on this, on ballistic testing of, anything probably 30 or 25 Mike and above, I'd imagine, on this thing, just to see penetration, survivability. They may try and run it through a gunnery. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do with it. They may try and test mobility on it, and then, of course, it's going to come the destruction test. This is all footage I would love to see. Maybe eventually it'll be released. Maybe it'll be something that can be Freedom of Information Act out. I don't know. Regardless, this is a pretty big development. Now, this tank came from Ukraine, and it was shipped into, I'm going to butcher this, Gdynia, Poland. I think it's Gdynia. Apparently on the shipping label, it says that it was sent by a group called the Multinational Assessment Field Team. So, how does something like this happen? Well, you got to think about geopolitical leverage. I know, don't get into politics. Politics play a role in this. There is a huge assistance package that the U.S. has put together, along with other countries, but the U.S. has put together so the U.S. is able to potentially request certain things. There are a bunch of... Russia has been the biggest donator by far of tanks to Ukraine currently. So, well, if we can just get one, maybe just... We don't need the T-90M. We'll get the T-90A, please, because they have a few of them. So, it's collected by who? Could be Department of State people, under the auspices of the Department of State. It's dragged over to Poland. It's then loaded onto a ship, and then that is transported to Beaumont, Texas, where it is offloaded, and then driven by Lowboy up to Aberdeen Test Center, where it is going to be used. I am very excited for the possibility that there may be a T-90M in the future, maybe coming out to Aberdeen. But unfortunately, I don't get to be part of the testing and evaluation of it. But for those of you 19 kilos, because there are 19 kilo tankers, that's the military occupational specialty code for tankers, 19 kilo. There are 19 kilos stationed at Aberdeen, and if you're watching this, I hope you have a good time with the damn thing. That's all I've got for you right now on this video. Stay tuned. We've got more stuff coming up. See you in the next one.